Hi students, today's class is Alkanes, part 3. Alkanes. Already part 1, part 2 completed. Means preparation and properties completed. Remaining properties. Ippudu part 3 lo. Ippudu manam study cheyabothunam. So, what are those remaining properties? Means properties of alkanes. First one, substitution reactions. In substitution reactions, halogenation completed. X2 with halogens. Okay. So, that with halogens, how do you substitute allylic hydrogens and benzylic hydrogens? Benzylic hydrogen atoms. Allylic hydrogen. What is allylic carbon? What is allylic hydrogen? What is benzylic carbon and benzylic hydrogen? Do you know? See here, allylic hydrogen means allylic. Suppose CH2 double bond CH2 CH3. See here, CH2 CH single bond CH3. See, this is sp2 carbon, isn't it? Carbon which is bonded with double bond is called sp2. This is also sp2. This is sp3 hybridized carbon. sp3 hybridized carbon next to sp2 is called allylic carbon. This is allylic carbon. Allylic carbon. The hydrogen atoms which are attached to allylic carbon are called allylic hydrogens. Allylic hydrogen atoms. See here, replacement of such type of hydrogen atoms. That is today's point. Okay. And benzylic. What is benzylic carbon? This is a phenyl group. Phenyl group. And here, this is a CH3. See, this carbon, all carbon atoms in benzene undergo sp2 hybridization. All carbon atoms, sp2, sp2, sp2. All are sp2. This is also sp2. The sp3 hybridized carbon atom, which is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom of benzene ring or phenyl ring, is called benzylic carbon. This carbon atom is called benzylic carbon. Benzylic carbon. The hydrogens which are attached to benzylic carbon are called benzylic hydrogens. Benzylic hydrogens. So, replacement of these benzylic hydrogens and replacement of these allylic hydrogens. Okay. That is our point. That is our lesson now. Okay. Now look at the board. See here. This is what you call to substitute allylic hydrogen or benzylic hydrogen. A reagent should be used that is called NBS. NBS means N-bromosuccinimide or NCS means N-chlorosuccinimide. These reagents are used to replace, to substitute allylic hydrogen atoms or benzylic hydrogen atoms. Which reagent? NBS or NCS. Okay. See, look at the board. This is CH3, CH, double bond CH2. This is what you call sp2 carbon. This is also sp2 carbon. This is sp3 carbon. This carbon atom is called, what you call, this carbon atom, this last carbon atom, sp3 carbon atom is called allylic carbon. These hydrogens are allylic hydrogens, not these hydrogens. These are vinylic. Okay, so instead of one hydrogen, one bromine atom is attached here in the presence of NBS and sunlight. NBS means N-bromosuccinimide, or you can use NCS means N-chlorosuccinimide. See phenyl, PHCH3 means you can write that equation like this. Okay, CH3. This carbon atom is called benzylic carbon. These hydrogen atoms are called benzylic hydrogens. When NBS is used, NBS means N-chloro, N-bromosuccinimide. B means bromo, C indicates chloro, succinimide. In the presence of sunlight, As a result, one of the hydrogens present in CH3 group replaced by bromine. Okay, like that. Okay, what is the structure of N-bromosuccinimide? See, this is N-bromosuccinimide. N-bromo, N means nitrogen. Bromine atom is attached to nitrogen. That is why it is called N-bromosuccinimide. Its name, total name is succinimide. Okay, pentagon, double bond O, NBr. If Cl is present here, then it is called N-chlorosuccinimide. So, these NBS and NCS are used to replace the allylic hydrogen and benzylic hydrogen in the presence of sunlight. Okay, completed? Now, see, look at the board. Next, combustion reaction. Very, very important. Different types of reactions are there. Combustion means burning of any substance. Burning of any substance in the presence of air. Air means nothing but oxygen. Burning of any substance in the presence of air or oxygen is called combustion reaction. Okay, combustion reaction. Now see here. CH4, methane, when burnt in air or oxygen, carbon dioxide and water is formed. Any hydrocarbon, not only methane. What is hydrocarbon? Compound containing only carbon and hydrogen. Methane is hydrocarbon. Ethane, hydrocarbon. Any hydrocarbon, suppose C2H6 is taken when burnt in air. As a result, CO2 plus H2O are formed. Suppose CH4 is burnt in air. What happens? CO2 plus H2O are formed. Any hydrocarbon on combustion forms products carbon dioxide and water. Okay. And along with heat. Here heat is generated in all these reactions. All combustion reactions are dash reactions, exothermic reactions. All are exothermic reactions. Okay. Now see here. Methane, when burnt in air, oxygen gives rise to CO2 plus H2O. Like that, C4H10, butane, when burnt in air, O2. As a result, CO2 and H2O. Balancing is not necessary here. Okay. Hydrocarbon converted into carbon dioxide and water along with heat. Okay. Or you can write here heat plus heat. Okay. Like that. Here, excess supply of oxygen. Excess supply. Excess of oxygen. CH4 plus excess of oxygen. C4H10 plus excess of oxygen. Or sufficient oxygen. అవసరమైనంత oxygen. Sufficient oxygen is present at the time carbon completely converted into carbon dioxide, hydrogen converted into water. If oxygen is less quantity, then what happens? CH4 plus O2, limited supply of air. This is limited supply. Limited supply of air. Supply of air or oxygen. What happens? As a result, carbon converted into carbon powder, hydrogen and oxygen combine together and forms water. So this is important. In limited supply of oxygen on combustion, alkanes produces carbon. Methane produces carbon. Okay. With excess of oxygen forms carbon dioxide, water. Limited supply of air, carbon powder and water. Here this carbon is called carbon black. Carbon black. Okay. This carbon black is used in printers ink. Printers ink. Printers ink అంటారు. న్యూస్ పేపర్ ప్రింట్ కి యూజ్ చేసేటటువంటి ఇంక్ ప్రింటర్స్ ఇంక్. అండ్ బ్లాక్ పెయింట్స్ used in black paints and used in making automobile tires, etc. Which one? Carbon black. ఎప్పుడు ఫామ్ అవుతుంది కార్బన్ బ్లాక్? When methane is burnt in limited supply of air or oxygen, carbon black is formed. Okay. Now here controlled oxidation. Controlled oxidation. Combustion is also oxidation, isn't it? Addition of oxygen is called oxidation. That is one type of oxidation, combustion with excess of oxygen, limited supply of oxygen. Now this is controlled oxidation. Controlled oxidation when methane is treated with oxygen in the presence of copper catalyst at 523 kelvins and 100 atmospheric pressure, carbinol is formed. What is carbinol? Carbinol means nothing but methyl alcohol. Methyl alcohol. Or it is also called as methanol. 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 Okay. Methanol. Okay. Like that. Okay. Right, like that. Methanol. Now, see here. When methane is oxidized or treated with oxygen in the presence of molybdenum oxide, MO2O3. Molybdenum oxide, as a result, methanol is formed. Methanol or formaldehyde. It is also called as formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Methanol, IUPAC name methanol, aldehyde, HCHO and H2O. So, నువ్వు ఈ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, reagents are important. If reagent is given, this copper reagent, methanol is formed. If MO2O3, molybdenum oxide is given, formaldehyde is formed. అది బయట చేసి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. You have to remember that one. Next one. See here. CH3. What is its name? CH3 means ethane, isn't it? When ethane is treated with oxygen in the presence of manganese acetate. This is manganese acetate. CH3COO twice Mn. Manganese acetate. As a result, ethanoic acid is formed or acetic acid. Its name is acetic acid. Ethanoic acid or acetic acid. ఎప్పుడు ఫామ్ అవుతుంది? when ethane is treated with oxygen in the presence of manganese acetate. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, manganese acetate, in the presence of manganese acetate, acetic acid, ethane converted into acetic acid. Ethane, not methane. Ethane converted into acetic acid, manganese acetate. Okay, now this one is another reaction, that is what you call, what is its name? Tell me. Shruti, what is its name? Batao uska naam. What is its name? Cheppu. Ante etla? What is its name? That is nothing but CH3 kada, H separate ga rasadu ikkada ante. Now what is its name? 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons long chain. 2 methyl. Okay. So isobutane. Right, very good, nice. Isobutane. Common name is isobutane. Shruti answer pettindi isobutane. Yes, it is correct. Or 2 methyl. 2 methyl propane. Okay. When 2 methyl propane contains dash carbon. This carbon atom is primary, secondary or tertiary? This carbon atom is tertiary carbon. Tertiary means if a carbon atom is bonded with 3 carbon atoms, then it is called a tertiary carbon. So the hydrogen which is attached with the tertiary carbon is called tertiary hydrogen. When this isobutane is treated with powerful oxidizing agent like KMnO4, as a result, tertiary alcohol is formed. This H converted into OH. Okay, this is a tertiary alcohol. What is its IUPAC name? Tell me, quick. Shruti, what is its IUPAC name? Butanola. Shruti, answer rak uska naam. ఏముంది అక్కడ చూడు, CH3COH, అవునా? COH తర్వాత CH3. ఓకే, both are same. ఇది both are same. What is its name? Come on, tell me. 1, 2, 3 long chain. 2 methyl propane 2 vol. 2-methyl, long chain, 3 carbon atoms. That is why prop, single bonds, N, ol, secondary suffix, present on second carbon, 2-ol, propane 2-ol. Second carbon contains methyl group, 2-methyl propane 2-ol. Okay. Is it a tertiary alcohol, secondary alcohol? OH group is attached with which carbon? Tertiary carbon. What is tertiary carbon? If a carbon atom is bonded with 3 different carbon atoms, then that carbon atom is called a tertiary carbon. This is tertiary carbon, tertiary alcohol. Okay, like that. Chudu gurtupeట్టుకోవాలి. When isobutane is treated with KMnO4 or oxidized in the presence of KMnO4, tertiary alcohol is formed. Okay, now next one. Oxidation by KMnO4, K2Cr2O7, strong oxidizing agents. Strong oxidizing agents. Okay, now see here. That is same reaction here. Kada? Tertiary carbon, tertiary alcohol. Ayipayindi. That is over already. Okay. Now next one. Isomerization. Very important. What is isomerization? Conversion of one isomer into another isomer. Conversion of right, very good. Answer petindi 2-methyl propane 2-ol. Right, very good. Shruti, nice. Now, next one. Isomerization. Conversion of one isomer into another isomer. Another isomer is called isomerization. See, when alkane, long chain alkanes are treated or heating in the presence of AlCl3 and HCl. As a result, branched alkanes are formed. See here, no branch is present. What is its name? N-butane, normal butane. This is nothing but isobutane or 2-methyl propane. 2-methyl propane is formed. That reaction is carried out in the presence of AlCl3 and HCl. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, యాద్ రఖనా वो सब reagents. Okay, when long chain alkanes are heated with AlCl3 and HCl, as a result, branched alkanes are formed. That process is called isomerization. Same number of carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms, hydrogen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hydrogen atoms. Here also 3, 3, 3, 9 plus 1, 10 hydrogens. Both have same molecular formula. But these two are dash isomers. Which isomers? Positional isomers, functional group isomers, chain isomers, metamers, tautomers. Which isomers? Chain isomers. Here long chain, here branched chain. Okay. These two are examples of chain isomers. Chain isomers. Okay. Like that. Next, aromatization. Another important reaction. What is aromatization? Compound containing more than 6 or more than 6 carbon atoms, alkane, when treated with oxides of vanadium or molybdenum or chromium along with Al2O3 at high temperature, converted into aromatic compound. Aromatic compound. Long chain alkane converted into aromatic compound in the presence of oxides of vanadium, molybdenum, chromium, Cr2O3, in the presence of Al2O3. Their reaction is Al2O3 and HCl. Dentlo Al2O3 by HCl is used in isomerization. In aromatization, Al2O3 by Cr2O3 or vanadium oxide or molybdenum oxide. Vanadium oxide, molybdenum oxide or chromium oxide. Vanadium, molybdenum, chromium oxide, any oxide along with Al2O3 at high temperature. As a result, long chain compound alkane converted into aromatic compound. See here N-hexane. Hexane means 6 carbons. CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons. Or you can write this compound like this. CH3, CH2, 1, 2, 3, 4 times है ना, इसीलिए 4 CH3. both are same, n-hexane. Okay, అది ఇది ఒకటే, మధ్యలో CH2లు 4 ఉన్నాయి. Okay, so when treated with chromium oxide Cr2O3 by Al2O3 at 500 degrees centigrade, as a result benzene is formed. C6H6 plus H2 hydrogen, 4 moles of hydrogen. Balance అవ్వాలి కదా, that is why. So benzene is a aromatic compound. Okay, now n-hexane on aromatization forms benzene. N-heptane forms dash toluene. ఇంకో కార్బన్ ఉంటుందిగా, hept means how many carbons? 7 carbons. This ring contains only 6 carbons, another carbon here. Okay, this is called toluene or methyl benzene. Methyl benzene is formed. This is n-heptane. N-heptane, normal heptane, long chain heptane, 7 carbons. CH3 लास्ट में, बीच में 5 CH2 ग्रुप्स, मध्य 5 वस्ताయి CH2. Okay, so n-heptane like that. Okay, reagent is important. reagent पूछता है, ये reagent पूछ के यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन मार्क देता है, क्या फॉर्म होता है बोलना वहाँ पर. Okay, right, like that. Next, here to convert aromatic compound, alkane long chain should contain minimum 6 carbons or more than 6 carbon atoms. That is important. 4 carbons वाला aromatic नहीं बनता, 3 carbon atom वाला aromatic नहीं बनता. Only 6 or more than 6 carbon atoms, long chain alkanes only converted into aromatic compounds. Okay, like that. Next one, pyrolysis. This is also important. What is pyrolysis? Heating of any substance in the absence of air or oxygen. Heating of any substance in the absence of air or oxygen to convert into smaller compounds, low molecular weight compounds. Large compound converted into smaller compounds, many smaller compounds by heating in the absence of air or oxygen. Oxygen లేకుండా హీట్ చేసి, suppose see here, any alkane, long chain alkane, long chain means more number of carbon atoms, more molecular weight. When burnt in when heated in the absence of air, as a result converted into alkene and lower alkanes and hydrogen. This is also called as pyrolysis, is also called as cracking. It involves free radical elimination. Liquid hydrocarbons converted into gaseous hydrocarbons. Okay, when alkanes are heated at 500 to 700 degrees centigrade, then they are decomposed into lower hydrocarbons. Lower hydrocarbons means low molecular weight hydrocarbons. Like that. This reaction is carried out by free radical mechanism, and liquid hydrocarbons converted into gaseous hydrocarbons. Gaseous means lighter, liquid means heavier, heavier converted into lighter, that means. And this decomposition is known as pyrolysis or cracking, that type of decomposition by heating in the absence of air. That process is called pyrolysis or cracking. Now look at the board here. Particular example here, what is its name? CH3, CH2, CH3, propane, isn't it? When propane is heated in the absence of air, converted into propene plus hydrogen. Propene plus hydrogen, ये combination आएगा, क्योंकि इसमें जितने carbon atoms है वो and hydrogen atoms tally होना पड़ेगा. 3 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, hydrogen 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Here 3 plus 3, 4, 5, 6 hydrogens only. Remaining 2 hydrogens as hydrogen. Okay. Or this can be converted into ethylene, 2 carbons वाला, और मीथेन. ये आएगा. ये 2 compounds आएंगे और ये 2 compounds. Carbon hydrogens balance होना पड़ेगा. जैसा भी आ सकता है, ఎలాగైనా రావచ్చు. కాబట్టి మొత్తం కాంపౌండ్స్ ఇచ్చేసాం. ఇది వస్తే దాని కాంబినేషన్ అది రావాలి, హైడ్రోజన్. కార్బన్ హైడ్రోజన్ బ్యాలెన్స్ అవ్వాలి కాబట్టి. అలాగే ఇక్కడ C2H2 రెండే ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ, CH2 CH2 2 కార్బన్ ఆటమ్స్, Here 1 carbon, 3, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8. 3 carbon atoms, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8 hydrogens. Okay, like that. Alage CH3, CH3. Ante that is what you call ethane, isn't it? Inka 1 carbon kavali. 1 carbon and hydrogens ravali. So CH3, CH3 plus CH4, 3 carbons, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hydrogens. అంటే hydrogen decompose అయిపోతుంది, అలాగే ఉండాలని రూల్ లేదు. సో इसका मतलब क्या है, मीन्स जो भी हाइड्रोकार्बन होता है, heavier hydrocarbon means long chain hydrocarbon, that decomposes into simpler ones. That's enough. ओके, అవన్నీ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, सब याद करने का जरूर नहीं. जस्ट डिकम्पोजेस इनटू सिंपलर कंपाउंड्स. कैसा भी स्प्लिट हो सकता है, आल्कीन एंड लोअर आल्केन्स, इसीलिए ऐसा दे दिया यहाँ पर, आल्कीन, लोअर आल्केन्स एंड हाइड्रोजन. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वन, रिएक्शन विथ स्टीम. Reaction with steam. When methane is treated with hot steam, as a result, in the presence of nickel catalyst at high temperature, 1273 kelvins, carbon monoxide and hydrogen mixture is formed. This mixture is called water gas. This is called water gas. It is used as a fuel in industries. Water gas. What is water gas? A mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen is called water gas. ఎప్పుడు ఫామ్ అవుతుంది? When methane is treated with hot steam. Steam means nothing but water, H2O, hot steam. In the presence of nickel catalyst, 1273 kelvins, carbon monoxide and hydrogen, water gas, that is used as fuel in industries. Okay, that is about alkanes completely completed. Alkanes. Okay, alkanes completed.